Hello, breeders, and welcome back to WWE ECW. It's episode number 38, and it's the 22nd of February 2007 edition of ECW. Better than the last one by a fucking mile. Still very silly, still very stupid. It's ECW, what the fuck are you expecting?
Yeah, obviously we get a recap, and just very out there because we're recording this with fans. Yeah, we will be bringing up the current president of the United States, so if you don't like that, I'm sorry, but he is a part of this arc, so we do have to talk about him, just like McMahon. We obviously get the segment where Vince is like, I choose you, MAGA, and then Trump goes, oh, MAGA, that's great, I'm going to keep that for later on, don't worry about that. And then he goes, well, to tame an animal, you need an animal. So he gets Bobby Lashley, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, he doesn't call him an animal.
Yeah, but it's, to tame an animal, you do need an animal. And you mark it as a funny face to do a still shot of it, and it's basically confirmed now that the Battle of the Billionaires is Vince McMahon with Umaga versus Trump versus with Bobby Lashley. And from what I remember,
it's a singles match, it's not a tag match.
Yeah, it's not a tag match. Although it would be funny, imagine Donald Trump in a little fucking one of those singlets like Radar.
The fucking Paul Heyman tracksuit.
And obviously you know who's gonna win. It's not gonna be McMahon who wins because let's be real, McMahon likes to make a fool out of himself.
Trump's also not losing his hair.
No, unless he is extremely balding, which.
And even if he is, he's still not losing it.
Yeah.
He'll lose it when he's dead.
Yeah, or assassinated, one of the two. So yeah, this is ECW. Do you want to start us off?
Yeah, the first match is a Money in the Bank qualifier. It is Ken Kennedy taking on Sabu. This match was really awkward and clunky. Sabu just constantly tried to, for some reason they brought out this table that's seen some fucking shit in its life. This table's falling to fucking pieces. It's ridiculous.
I describe it as you have like your Japan tables which never break. You have your WWE tables which break very easily. Then you have your TNA tables which are bought like at fucking Home Depot on a discount sale.
Yeah.
And this is one of the tables. So the legs will not work. The legs are literally wonky. They will not stay up. And he tries to go. Throughout the match, they try and use the table because Sabu's obviously signature is he puts people through tables and he does his funny little
the old butt bomb.
The old butt bomb.
The butt blaster.
And he obviously runs through, or no, he runs and jumps off a chair. That's also the other iconic move that he does. And we were talking about like how would realistically in a singles match, no disqualification with disqualifications on, how would is it putting someone through a table illegal in a normal match? And the question is it?
I mean, we very quickly realised it was an Extreme Rules match.
Yeah.
So all the 5-minute conversation we had was fucking pointless. But yeah, I don't know. I'm too lazy to take a stance. If you hit someone with it, it's a DQ. But if they go through it, it's not too bad.
Yeah, exactly. But this is a nothing match. Ken Kennedy obviously wins. Maybe there are bright things in the future for Mr. Kennedy, hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, he wins. He DDTs Sabu on the table and wins. So, yeah, congratulations. He's in Money in the Bank. What's the lineup? Edge, Jeff Hardy, CM Punk, Ken Kennedy.
Yep.
They're pretty decent, and this is obviously before the stipulation got a bit fucking tired.
It's the third year in a row, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I like when it was at WrestleMania and there was only one of them, but I get why you want to have its own pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's just the last couple of years of Money in the Bank have not really been the best.
Yeah, especially because the recent one that we had in 2024, where the entire time was Drew McIntyre wins it, then loses it.
Yeah.
And the only person holding the briefcase now is Tiffany Stratton. So,
who has the chance to actually have a pretty interesting run with the briefcase.
I agree. But yeah, I am looking forward to this Money in the Bank match. I still can't wait when we go back to the '06 and like review the pay-per-views there, only the pay-per-views,
Yeah.
because I I don't know if it's '07 or '06, but the one where fucking Flair's in the Money in the Bank match is always funny to me, because it's just a concept of a 50.
How many pay-per-views did we not watch? And
Up to, I want to redo the fake Kane vs Kane one.
oh Jesus.
But it's up to Saturday night's main event, so up to, no, it's up to One Night Stand, so all the pay-per-views up to there. So it's January to June.
Fuck.
It's only 6 pay-per-views, I believe.
Yeah, but it's still 6 pay-per-views, and we enjoyed about 2 of them.
Probably 7 if we have to include New Year's resolution, revolution.
Jesus.
But yeah, pretty much, yeah. Flair's in one of them, and it's very funny to see. And Finley's also in one of them. I think Finley's in this one as well.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, it was a nothing match. What's the next thing say?
It's Balls Mahoney taking on Matt Striker. This match goes about 30 seconds, and then Gene Snitsky runs in.
Yep.
Hits a pretty crude big boot on both men. Balls Mahoney wins by DQ, but also why? What do we know what Snitsky does? Like,
That's pretty much it.
What does he do? Is that it?
Pretty much it, yeah.
He's just gonna start cunting people with big boots now, and then he's gonna fuck off.
Yep. They obviously use him when they go to HD because they go, oh, look at this ugly cunt, isn't he ugly? Fucking look at him, ugly cunt. Fuck you.
He's got acne and everything. Way.
Yeah, it's another one of the Finch drops, you know. You look different to me, so you look ugly.
I mean, he doesn't look great, but
yeah, he's bald, and he's bald in all the areas.
Yeah, but I mean, if he had eyebrows, he'd be fine.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, so nothing happened really. Balls Mahoney wins by DQ. Balls isn't a part of the originals, which is, you know, fair enough, but also
I think he is at some point.
he's probably the best active original. I know it's kind of ridiculous to say in comparison to RVD, but RVD's last year after One Night Stand was shit. So
I would agree with that. Also, I said to Ash that Balls Mahoney's like little tights underneath his shorts, because he wears the ripped shorts. It looks like the cast you point your arm when you're a child at the hospital. Just a fucking little blue cast. His hand is injured, put him in the cast. But yeah, moving on.
We now have a 6-man tag. We have is it 6?
No, it's a 2-man.
It's a 2-man tag.
4-man tag, technically.
Yeah, it's a normal tag match.
Yeah.
Get Elijah, but no, you get Marcus Colvin and Kevin Thorne taking on RVD and Tommy Dreamer and Sandman and Elijah Burke on the outside.
Yeah.
The only memorable bit of this match is Ariel kind of tries to interfere. Sandman just canes her on the arse.
Who's been a bad vampire?
Obviously, it would have been funny if she like started smiling. You know, just until just does it again. It's again, Sandman. Come on, please.
Come on, I'm close.
Would have been funnier, but yeah, Kevin Thorne hits. Doesn't he hit RVD with a like Tower of London or whatever the fuck he calls it?
It was a shit match. I did not pay attention. I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't stop laughing at Sam and twatting Ariel with a kendo stick.
But yeah, the originals they're 3-1 in terms of beating. No, the new breed are 3-1 in beating the originals.
Yep. And the next up here, the interview. Oh, sorry.
He's trying to fucking jump forward.
It's fine.
We get a Hardcore Holly promo, which is he's so bad that he's good. Like, I mean, it's always the fucking trope. She probably didn't even say, but it's like, oh, okay. Hardcore Holly goes, yeah, I want to push. Okay, what do you want to do? I want to beat everyone and become world champion. It's like, yeah, but what's the story? I'm going to beat everyone. Like, yeah. Why are people going to be interested? Because I'm going to beat everyone. Like, fucking hell, all right then. He's just so serious and stern, but it's more funny to think that he thinks he's cutting the best promo he's ever fucking made in his life.
His promo was literally, "I'm Hardcore Holly. I'm gonna win."
Nobody can beat me in 5 minutes.
Spoiler alert, someone does.
The next match, we get CM Punk, hot off of qualifying for Money in the Bank, against fucking, I'll show you, you'll see, it's Stevie Richards, he's fucking back.
Stevie's obviously one of Ash's boys. If you couldn't do it, Ash loves Stevie Richards, don't you?
Mostly just because of watching this period. He's good. He's a good wrestler. He can do some character work. He's solid.
He's decent. I would agree with that.
Like, in comparison to all the other ECW guys, he actually is like a consistently. You know, there are just wrestlers who just manage to exist for a long time in WWE. Like, if people liked him more, Stevie, he probably could have stuck around for fucking years.
Definitely. If fucking Mike Knox stuck around till like 2011, he could have stuck around as well.
I think he stuck around to 2014.
Fuck off. No, he didn't.
I could be lying entirely, but... No, he was in Aces and Eights, never mind.
Yeah. No one likes Aces and Eights.
Well, the start was good.
That's what I say about the NWO and look what happened. And the Bullet Club.
But yeah, Punk and Stevie, they actually have a pretty decent match.
Yeah.
Nice strikes, nice back and forth. Punk once again hits Stevie with a GTS. I look forward. I hope he sticks around, because it was actually a decent enough match. Like, it's not decent for ECW standards, just decent all in all. It was quite fun, and Stevie Richards is underrated.
I'd agree wholeheartedly. He is decently underrated. ECW World Title match. It's up next. It's Mr. Obvious Son of a Bitch, Bobby Lashley, Shadow NLW, if you remember that. I think it's... Oh yeah, no, now I know why the reference. Takes on Hardcore Holly.
Yeah, it's a steel cage match.
Yeah. And
it's a stipulation that if Hardcore Holly wins the match, or isn't beaten in 5 minutes, he wins the ECW title.
It's basically Vince dogpiling Lashley because he's with Trump.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and immediately, pretty much, there's like a minute of action. Umaga comes out and then like starts like launching shit in the ring. Fucking nails throwing the chair in. But in the end, Bobby Lashley just gets a chair, just starts twatting him, just starts fucking twatting Hardcore Holly. He's bleeding for reasons before he even got hit with a chair. He's still bleeding.
It's like Flair. Whenever you ask Flair, can you blade? He's blading before back.
Yeah.
He's blading before backstage, which has one of my favorite TNA promos. It's just Flair holding a blade, just going, "You see this? This is real, brother." And just fucking gigging himself. It's so shit, but it's funny.
But like, you know, about a minute left on the clock, he pins him with a fucking power slam.
Bog standard power slam.
Which is still really shit, and it's just nobody does a good one, unless you're genuinely fucking massive. Which, you know, Lashley is. The power slam is still like the fucking, you are a terrible wrestler, here's this fucking boring ass move.
Yeah, and then obviously you get the iconic moment where Lashley runs at the cage, jumps out of the cage, and attacks Umaga.
Yeah, launches himself into it. Not much to report, unfortunately.
No.
It's a better show than last week.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not fucking hard, is it?
No.
Like, you know, the shit I took today is the better than the shit I'll take tomorrow. It's like, great. It's still shit. And that's kind of ECW in a nutshell. I do look forward, though, because after the New Breed stuff, we've gone through different eras where, you know, it went from RVD to Big Show, and then it went from Big Show to Bobby Lashley. Soon enough, Bobby will lose the fucking ECW title, and then we'll kind of start to plug and play what they're going to swap into doing as Vince slowly gets more bored of ECW as a concept.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like we're not too far away from shit changing.
It's going to make an interesting 4 or 5 months. where a lot of pieces are going to be moving in ECW. But yeah, if you like this, I hope you enjoy it, and we will see you in the next one. Bye bye, breeders.